Yes, Papa.
What for?
For the news.
News. Vocabulary from the newspaper, The Hindu. Today's edition, 8th of June, Wednesday. Okay, so I have some difficult words highlighted from the headline, and we will be going through those words with two channels, two websites, English and
Tenon. Even word map.
Yes. So word map software, it's over here. Just make it small for helps out. Moving further. In Doha, Venkaiah talks of inclusion. Now Doha, you know, is a capital of Qatar. Venkaiah, politician leader, talks of inclusion. So in Doha, Venkaiah, a noun, is talking of inclusion. Now what does inclusion means?
Invading.
No, we are not going to invade anyone.
Then inclusion means talks of supporting them to win.
No, not of talks of supporting or to win.
Safety.
Do you know including?
Yes.
What?
Including means to include someone in, like
Yes.
in the team.
Same over here. Here also it's inclusion, to get included. Where, but to get included. So inclusion is same as including, the act of including. Got it? The act of including. So our first word, inclusion. Got it? I need to check it from English.
Papa.
Yes.
Culture of inclusion and diversity, but he took it up a notch. Culture of
inclusion
inclusion
and
and diversity,
But he took it up a notch.
He demanded that
Racial slurs
also
meet the criteria for inclusion. Racial slurs
also meet the criteria
for inclusion.
or
If you have created a diversity and inclusion training program, getting included. Or if you have created a diversity and inclusion,
corporations,
this is for you.
simply saying how important
diversity and inclusion is to them.
simply saying how important diversity and inclusion is to them, and living by simply saying
How important diversity and inclusion is to them.
livingly saying
How important diversity and inclusion is to them.
living
Okay? Last one. Because
because
Because the power of diversity and inclusion in science.
that's the power of diversity and inclusion in science. Okay, so that's it. Inclusion done. Moving further. PM on a witch hunt against AAP, says Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. So Prime Minister is on a witch hunt against another body, Aam Aadmi Party. A noun and a noun.
One is a character.
Yes.
Which
On
is a
witch hunt. Witch hunt means
one
you were
which-
hunting for something, you wouldn't be carrying it, okay? Just want to tap. A witch, what is witch?
Yeah, that's the title. One is a character kind of thing. It's evil and it's using potions he makes. I don't think they're talking about that.
They're talking about that only.
Okay.
So witch is a female sorcerer or magician.
And she's evil.
Got it? An ugly looking old woman.
You don't call like that witch. There's so many witches.
An evil,
Sorcerer, sorceress,
okay?
sorcerer now, sorceress.
S-O-R-C-E-R-E-R. S-O-R-C-E-R-E-R. Got it? An evil sorcerer. So that is all about witch, and let's see some witch in Tenor. We will find
It's gonna do.
plenty of them. See, these are all witch.
Yeah, many of them decide to.
Ha ha ha, witch. Do you all a witch? This one is very cool, nah? Ooh, yes. This one's really so cool. So
This one
nice.
is good. I don't like evil witch. We have witch in Snow White. We have witch have Ben and Holly.
Oh.
So many witches.
She is absolutely one of my new favorite fictional heroines ever.
She's incredible. She's a witch.
Criminal, she's a badass, but she is absolutely
New
one of my
favorite fictional heroines ever. She's incredible. She's a witch.
It's closet.
Witch.
Which month is your favorite?
Now this is a different. Also, I'm wearing.
Also, I'm wearing my, you say witch, like
It's
a
Like a
bad
bad thing T-shirt.
shirt.
I think I was the witch.
Yes, you were.
I
I think I was the witch.
I think I was
Was the witch.
I
I
think
think I was the
Witch.
in
As a result
As a
of this.
result of this witch hunt and fear-mongering, she was blasted. As a result of this witch hunt and fear-mongering, she was...
Got it? What exactly was it?
What exactly was a witch?
Witch. Got it? So this is done. So we have 2 words of the day done. That is inclusion and
Witchy
witch.
witch.
Alarm raised as leachate from Bhandari spills into Aravallis. So Bhandwari spills is to spread uncontrollably, like you spilled the water that day while you wanted to water the plants. So that is spilling of the water from the bucket. So from Banduri spills into Aravalli. Alarm raised as leachate. So what is leachate?
Leakage?
No, not leakage, but I also don't know. Let's see into word math. No word found. Let's see here if we do have something here. We do have 38. Water that is percolated through a solid and leaches out some of its constituent or the liquid produced when water percolates through any permeable membrane. A liquid that is percolated through soil or a medium. So when you have dirty things collected, and then the water seeps out from those dirty things. Okay, all those canals and all, when you clear and the water that comes out, that is lit. So what's over here is when you collect all this and then water starts coming out. Alarm rate alleged from Banduri spills into Aravalli. So from this place it's going out into the Aravalli. So there would have been a dumping ground. From the dumping ground water started coming out, and then because of the height it just started moving in towards the Aravalli. So that is a sort of a water pollution.
Okay.
Got it? So alarm is raised for that one. So we'll see this word here.
Can't get that. Let's just talk about how to line it, have leachate collection, and that's maybe the best.
We
We
want to
want to keep in all of that leachate.
leach.
So we love, we want to keep in all of that
leachate.
leachate.
So we
So we love,
we want to keep in all of that leachate. So we love. Together they create a harmful stew called leachate.
Together they create a harmful stew called leachate.
Very good.
Together they create a harmful stew
Called leachate.
The leachate is collected and what happens?
Leachate
Leachate, which is not contained
properly can get down into the groundwater. Got it? And it can create pollution.
Leachate, which is not contained properly.
The first is
Clarifying the leachate somehow so you have correctly intimated that.
The first is
Clarifying that leachate somehow
So if
so
you
you
have
have correctly
correctly
intimated that.
is called leachate. And when you think about it,
And when you think about it,
makes sense.
Because the
Because
root
the
word
root word
leach.
means that this water absorbs and carries some of the dissolved waste material
Got
with it.
Excuse me.
after said before,
Yeah, sorry. So this is what the leachate is, done with the word, moving forward, fast and
Papa, you have
true.
leech in your hand.
Oh, don't say that. Now, suspected Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist held in Bangalore. So, Hizbul Mujahideen, again a noun, terrorist, a common noun terrorist held in Bangalore. Suspected, what do you mean?
Suspected means that he was suspected by the ones who were catching him,
No.
or he was accused.
He was accused maybe, but no, not exactly. Yeah, you are close, but not exactly.
Okay.
One we doubt of is the one who has done the crime. Accuse is when we accuse him, when we found, get him. Suspect when we doubt about him.
Okay.
Got it? So suspected, believed likely, यही तो है. Okay? Believed likely is suspected. You're suspected of. Accused means you have been told, yeah, you have been accused. आपको बोल दिया गया है, आपने किया है. Suspect अभी तक शक है. So suspect comes first and then comes accused. First something happens, like stealing, robbery happens, then you suspect ये कौन किया होगा. And then when you suspect, when you catch him, then you accuse him, you have done this one. And then the court trial goes in, and then it's said ki yes, he is the one culprit or not the culprit. So suspect.
He is suspecting that
Yes.
this imposter, this
Yes.
imposter can change, and everyone is suspecting it.
Yes, suspecting.
He's suspecting, everyone is suspecting. When I'm suspecting.
Even
But-
you.
People long suspected
Suspected that communities have settled in a
but
swamp.
the historical record was spotty.
Come on.
People long suspected that communities have settled in the swamp.
But they
People long suspected that communities had settled in the swamp.
It is settled.
Settled.
After that, the
Inquisitors, prosecutors suspected heretic Baba.
then the time that I engaged
Was suspected extremists overseas.
then the time that I
Engaged with suspected extremists overseas.
Jackson was suspected by slave owners in the area of assisting in the flight of runaway.
We suspected that not only was
Probably not the right way to measure this, but we suspected
Suspected
that,
that,
we suspected that not only was engagement
So that is all about suspected. So he is suspected. May not be accused, may not be guilty. Now chancellor conundrum, this is the word that we have done, but because we have forgot the meaning, we are going to do it again. What do you mean by conundrum?
Chancellor is a word.
Conundrum.
Maybe delete
A difficult problem.
Oh, I thought that it would have gotten a difficult problem.
So being a chancellor is a different problem, or the difficult problem of the chancellor.
Papa,
Got it?
I have a sentence.
Yes, what's that?
I have a conundrum with the word conundrum.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ew, yes. So you have a difficult problem with the word conundrum. Come on, you're right.
solving the conundrum in the existential itch.
Solving the conundrum in the existential itch.
that question, but
But now we have had to actually append the conundrum,
in that
But now we have had to actually append the conundrum,
in
But now we have actually had to
Append the conundrum in your
This is the real conundrum.
we have
Never seen a black hole before. This is the real conundrum. We've never seen a black hole.
very fast.
It is this
This emotional mission that
that
explains the conundrum, something generated by people.
It is
It
this
is the
emotional mission that explains the conundrum sometimes generated by people.
who want. It is
This is the emotional mission.
Like the whole
Idea community
Chicken egg conundrum, chicken egg
Like
problem.
the
Okay?
whole
Idea
idea
community
community
chicken
chicken.
Chicken
egg
egg conundrum. So that is all about conundrum. Difficult problem. Which came first, chicken or
The egg. I don't know.
I also don't know. Crime and copyright infringement. Difficult words coming today. Crime and copyright infringement. So what you do is that you infringe the things, something that is there, you steal it.
Okay.
So that is infringement. Let's see the word map way.
Crime and copyright.
A crime less serious than a felony, the act of disregard or an agreement or a right, the act that disregards an agreement or a right, that is infringement. So you have made an agreement that you are not going to beat Sunni, but then you disregard that. You made an agreement that you are going to follow your timetable, but you disregard it.
I thought
So that is what the act that disregard an agreement or the right, that is infringement. Something which you have said,
I'll call it
now you are
infringement.
not doing it. The action of limiting or undermining something, action of breaking the terms of law or agreement which you do at times. What happened to your routine
That's
lately?
Shreya's middle.
What happened to your routine?
Nothing happened. I
Because
just
there's no
don't
copyright
know.
infringement.
And I can see.
Respect to vicarious.
Behold,
No,
patent infringement via mobile device. Behold, patent infringement via mobile device.
Brings a copyright infringement suit to conundrum.
That. Infringement case.
Infringement cases plus he's more fast than me. So educate yourself on how to fact check and avoid plagiarism and copyright infringement. Copyright infringement. This is nice. Papa.
As evidence of trademark infringement.
As evidence of trademark infringement. As evidence of trademark infringement. As evidence of trademark infringement.
So that is what we have for the crime and copyright infringement. And next, moving further down.
Not Picky Banks.
Fissures in the West Anti-Russia Alliance.
Problems.
Fissures, no, not problems.
Happiness.
No, not happiness.
Parties.
No, not happiness and parties and all.
Pinkie Pies.
No Pinkie Pies and Minimos.
Hey, Baba.
Cracks.
Yeah.
Fissures are the cracks. Okay, so they are cracks in the anti-Russia alliance. Okay.
So whoever is what is it? I forgot. Not with Russia, they have a crack.
Crack, yeah, fissures. Nothing shown over here.
France.
France and
Fissures.
Volcanic and earthquake activity
That comes fault and fissures.
The fissures have been inside and outside.
Inside and outside. The fissures between inside and outside. The fissures between inside and outside. The fissures between
inside and outside.
micro
Fissures in the bone. Micro fissures in the bone. Micro fissures in the bone.
micro cracks in the bone, okay? So that's done with the fissures. Do.
Don't you have any green words to
No. Sequestered MLA being trained on how to vote. It's really tough today. Sequestered
Like that it's a song.
MLA is being trained on how to move. Sequestered is a word which is commonly used these days in the carbon capturing. So sequestered MLA is being trained on how to vote. MLA is being trained on how to vote. Now what does sequestered means?
Trained, failed, passed.
Keep separate. Okay? Keep separate. Carbon separation. Got it?
Yes.
Sequestered means to keep
Separate.
separate.
Very hard words.
Memory sequestered in a
in a
memorial.
memorial.
Which can be sequestered for centuries, millennia. Carbon sequestered.
in the rainforest.
Carbon
Sequestered in the rainforest. Or the carbon sequestered in the grasses and other things in the Arctic.
Because when you get sequestered,
Sequest-
yeah, like you
Or in the college.
feel like you feel like
So if you're alone, it's like you're in the college.
because when you get sequestered, because when you
When
get
you get
sequestered,
sequestered,
because when you get sequestered,
Sequestered.
sequestered proteins.
Why they're so slow?
Twice as much
As greenhouse gases are sequestered in.
So greenhouse gases are separated.
Twice as much greenhouse gases are sequestered in. Twice as much greenhouse gases are sequestered in.
So that is all about sequestered. Now the last one
Nightmare,
comes
my
through.
favorite.
And that is, I don't know what.
Night.
Nightmare, you know?
I know nightmare.
What is that? He is learning
Can I
English.
do it?
He is learning English. Yes, he is learning English. Yes, because he considers.
Why are you
it
going
to take
up?
seven, because I want to find the last word. Where the last word is. Sequestered, done.
Nightmare. It's a nightmare. I can't find the word nightmare.
Where the nightmare is. Down the line. The nightmare that was Indian feeling and how Patodi changed it.
Nightmare means something bad that happened in your dream.
Yes.
And Luna is all of it. Nightmare moon.
Nightmare moon. Nightmare Megle.
Hey, I'm a nightmare moon.
So yeah, you're really the nightmare.
What worries me and more is a different nightmare scenario. Don't change the sweetest.
Terrifying. Got it?
Yes. Nightmare is Celestia's system. What worries me more is a different nightmare scenario. Longless redon girl carrying us on the underground would be a nightmare. They're a nightmare for everyone growing veggies. A nightmare for everyone growing veggies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
Just
This
like
is
a nightmare.
And a nightmare that could have swallowed a man.
for dessert, it lives side by side.
What if you worried about what is like the nightmare scenario looks like?
That is all about today. We are done with. So the words, including the first word, which, leachate,
Papa, let me see the meaning.
suspected, yes,
Inclusion means to be added.
which
is the
means
weekend.
naval sorcerer, leachate is a liquid, suspected one is suspect, the conundrum problem.
I want to take the
Okay,
meaning too.
tell fast.
Conundrum.
Yes.
This one. I definitely.
Difficult problem.
In-
Chicken or egg conundrum. See chicken, see conundrum.
Okay.
Both you don't like. Infringement, the action of breaking the law.
Okay.
Fissures, the cracks. Sequestered, separating.
And the nightmare. Nightmare means a terrifying moment in your dreams or an
So
unpleasant thing.
remember them. They are too difficult today. So it's call for the day. Bye bye.
I'll just remember 3.